In this video, I'm going to walk you through all the different die cut shapes that PrintsWell offers. PrintsWell is my favorite printer for wedding stationery, and they have amazing die cut options that are standard for only like 25 cents additional per piece. So I want you to see everything they can offer so that you know all the different options you have when you're ordering with them. So let's dive in. First of all, if you haven't set up an account with PrintsWell yet, definitely tell them Laney sent you or use my link and you can get $25 off your first order. So the way to order a die cut with them is when you're in your little ordering portal. My favorite part about PrintsWell, you will just select a certain card in a certain size. They can only die cut, for the most part, flat cards, and they can't die cut double thick cards either. And then once you get through selecting all of this, you will upload your file. And then in the finishing options tab, you'll have all the different die cut shapes that are available for that particular size. So if you don't see something, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It just might not exist in that size. For instance, this is a 5x7 flat card. So we're not going to see any circle cuts because that's not the type of dimension that you can cut a circle out of. So we'll see bracket, arch, wave, rounded, double rounded, scallop, ticket, and antique. And they're coming out, you might not see it in this particular video, but they're coming out with an oval option as well as a double arch. So that's where you have an arch on both sides, but it's kind of elongated in the middle. It's kind of like an oval, but a little bit, sometimes we call it a pill shape. And then they also have a half arch, which is going to be where there's only an arch on one side and the third corner is still a full 90-degree corner. And A7 is the size that they have the most shapes. So I'm going to start here because this is what most of them look like. And then they also have all of these same shapes, this list you're seeing right here, in A2 and 4 bars. So you can do your RSVP cards, your details cards, etc. in all of these matching shapes. So let me show you what these different shapes look like. Here's what the bracket looks like. I love this one. This is arch, very modern. Sometimes people call this tombstone. Wave is one of their newer ones. It's so fun. I absolutely love this one. Rounded is rounded corners. Double rounded is kind of double rounded corners. The scallop is so playful and whimsical. It's kind of like the wave, but really enjoy this, especially for very popular for baby shower invites and things like that. The ticket looks like a ticket, which is so fun, and it's a very formal vibe to me. And then antique, which is scrolly and fun, and I would do this with a really like simple design invite. Now there are a few other shapes that they offer, so I just want to mention a couple of those. They do have some circles. They have a 3.5-inch circle, a 4-inch circle, a 5.25-inch circle, and then an 8-inch circle. So how you would order these is by selecting one of those dimensions. So if you wanted to do, for instance, the 4-inch square, and then you select your paper, and then in finishing options, when you click on that die cut shape, you're going to see the circle there. So again, we don't see the circle in 5x7 because you can't make a circle out of 5x7. But if you can on some of these square cards, not every single square card, but as a reminder, that's going to be your 3.5-inch, 4-inch, 5.25, and then 8-inch. And then there are a couple other shapes that you'll find in envelope liners. So the Euro flap envelope liners, these are automatically going to be cut to fit this particular size envelope. And then we'll also have our gift tags. So you'll see we'll have a couple different dimensions. We have the 3x3 round gift tag, and then we also have these other ones that are kind of standard gift tag shape of 2x3.5, and then some square ones and some other standard gift tag shapes. Now, if you want to design with these shapes in mind, there's a couple different options. You can always click on this Need Help tab, and you'll be able to download templates for their die cuts in the template downloads section. So we have all of our different die cut templates divided by size, and they'll have a few different options in there for you. So if we download the 5x7, that's again the most popular size. Then within that folder, you'll be able to get the templates in whichever program you want. I use Illustrator. So say I want this 5x7 bracket, and it's going to include all the information that you need as far as designing for this. So for instance, the trim line is the red dotted line. That's where it will probably be trimmed. And then in order for your design to be safe, it needs to be inside about 0.125, an eighth of an inch inside of that line. So we need to be a little smaller than that. And then you want to make the full artboard to be that standard 5x7 size, and PrintsWell requires bleeds. If you don't know what those are, I have another video on them. So that will be 5.25 by 7.25 for the full art size. So I have templates for all the different die cuts that you're going to use. However, if you are familiar with this and you don't need quite all this information, you just kind of need the shapes, then I have this option. It's called the Stationer Swatchbook, where I've put together all of their different shapes. And this also includes color palettes and shapes from other vendors as well. So what you can see here, we have our die cut shapes from all of these different vendors, including PrintsWell. We have all of their envelope liners as well as their standard die cut shapes. And then we have wax seal and ribbon color palettes from a bunch of different vendors here as well. And then we also have paper and envelope color palettes from a bunch of vendors that we use here as well. So I'm going to link that in the description. If you are a stationery designer, I highly recommend it because you can just very easily access like the colors that you need from different vendors. Say, oh, I really want to use cards and pockets. I can scroll through, find the different color that I want to use. Oh, I want to use Cypria. And now it's right here for you in your design. And you can do the same exact thing with all the die cuts. So let me show you what that looks like. So we wanted to use this A7 bracket. And sometimes if you pull it out into Illustrator, it's going to show up, but it won't be editable in any way. Sometimes that's helpful, but if you do want it to be editable, then you'd have to do like 2 or 3 steps there. But if you just press Alt when you're bringing it out and click it, then it comes in as a vector path here in Illustrator. So we've got all of our anchor points already. We can change the color and size of the stroke. We could even like fill in the color of this shape if we want to. So I always just try and press Alt when you're bringing those out. Here's that A7 antique. We'll do the same thing. And then we have that antique shape ready to go so we can show it to our clients and make sure that our design is going to be safely within the bounds of that shape. Then before you save your file, you would want to delete this shape, or you'd want to put it on a layer that's not printable so that it's not accidentally getting printed, or just make the shape go away by changing the stroke to 0. This library can be accessed in any Adobe program, and it just saves you from having to download those files, extract them, find the one you want, etc. And it reminds you like, oh, hey, I'm looking through PrintsWell's shapes. I can go through and say, oh, what size do they have circles in? And you can see them right here before having to go and check out all of those templates and re-download them. So I find this to be really helpful. If it's something that would be helpful to your process as well, I'm going to link it in the description of this video for you. And you can see on that landing page all the different brands that are included as far as die cut shapes, ribbon, paper, and wax seal color palettes. But I hope this was helpful in understanding how to use PrintsWell's die cutting. It's really easy to order these, and if you're ever in doubt about what's available, just go in and select your data from the different drop downs and then check out this finishing options tab, and it's going to have all the different die cut shapes that are available for whatever size you have selected. And if I select 100 quantity, these are like 22 cents each. It changes based on the quantity you select, but this is a really reasonable price for die cutting as opposed to creating a custom die somewhere else and having to pay for that die as well as the run through the die. So I love using these standard dies from PrintsWell because it's a very reasonable way to add a really fun element to your stationery. I've got a ton of other videos on using PrintsWell for design, this ordering system, setting up files with them, just all the things that we talked about. If you want to dive deeper into any of it, check out our full PrintsWell playlist. And if you haven't set up an account with them yet, definitely tell them Laney sent you or use my link and you'll get $25 off of your first order with them. Thanks, everyone.